30-second standby. Fifteen-second standby. Five, four, three, two. Hello, everybody. It is the Friday Night WARNO. I am T-Bone. T-Bone. Curious. Yeah, I think I was just out of picture. All right, so a lot of things going on tonight, and the WARNO is our warning order. A military term to let you know about what's happening. What's happening? The WARNO occurs every Friday night at 1800 hours on the East Coast, or as we say, 6 p.m. for our civilian friends. Tonight, we're going to talk about a couple of things. One of the things we're going to talk about, hello, single viewer out there, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to forego what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to go because we make things happen. Even when challenges have us at our best, we still make things happen. All right, so I'm over here. It says I've got two viewers. Ben Medina and Rocco are both watching. Hey, gentlemen, how are you? You know what a warning order is. Letting you know, giving you a warning of the order, and usually it's last minute, it's late night, and there's a ton of changes. That's why I like doing the WARNO on Friday night. Plus it tells you about all the things I got going on the weekend. First thing we're going to talk about tonight, after we start, the timer. Ooh, it has been a particularly challenging week. I'm going to add to this week's timer just a little bit. You'll see when we get to it. In between, I got two things tonight we're going to talk about. First things first, pause, product endorsement, not really. Second thing, finish beer, go home. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you out there. Thanks to our friends at Nostro the timer has begun. First thing I want to talk to everybody about tonight is the miracle that is modern technology. I've had a couple of listeners reach out to me recently and they said, T-Bone, I can't hear the show. I'm listening to the show and something happens and then I can't hear the show, or the sound is not working, and they bring it to my attention. The very first thing I do, I take all complaints of technological issues seriously. The very first thing I do is I go and I look and try to find out where the issue is. If I'm lucky, if they're one of the viewers that are listeners that we have in the local area, if I'm lucky, I'm able to do it in front of them or near them or while I'm in communication with them. And usually it works just fine. See, I don't know how you listen to the show. And I am interested in how you listen to the show. I know a desktop is a very popular. I get the analytics, so I know some things, but I don't know about you. Time for a sip. A lot of people listen to us on their computer, which is why we stay work friendly. That's why we don't swear and we don't get really out there on our topics, because we're work friendly. You can listen to us at work. We have kids that listen to us, so we don't want to lose our audience members like Toby and Birdie. We don't want to lose them. They shouldn't be watching this. This is bad. So we keep it work friendly. A lot of people listen to us on a computer. A lot of people listen to us via Spotify and through iHeartRadio. But there are a bunch of different ways that you can listen to us. But Tegan from Norway is calling. Hello, Tegan from Norway. Tegan is a great example. This young lady right now is in Norway watching the Aurora Borealis on a nightly basis. And it is pretty awesome, freaky, but then after a while. When you see the Northern Lights one time, it's like, wow, wait. If you are going to go see the Northern Lights, and you know you're going to go see the Northern Lights, that's cool. If you come out of the hatch of a ship in the middle of the North Atlantic and you are not expecting the crazy glow around you. It's freaky, man. But then, as with all good things, after a while, the mystique of the aurora borealis kind of wears off. Still beautiful, but so is my backyard, right? So she's in Norway. I'm in central Pennsylvania. Ben is out there in Florida. Rocco is out there in Spain, I think. Who else is out there? That's good, that's good, that's good. Vicky? I don't know where Vicky's at. Let me know, Vicky. Let me know where you're at. We are all over the globe. And the globe is a curve, regardless of what the flat earthers say. And we are shooting technology from here out to there, and it goes out to there. And me and Chick Brew, we're international morning host. So we have to get together, and we've got to connect Spain and America. And we got to put that product together, and we got to shoot it out to the world so that you can see it anywhere, anytime that you want. And sometimes things happen. Things just happen. And it's hard not to get frustrated, and it's hard not to get upset, but that's everything, every day in all of our lives, right? Tonight, for instance. No, that was, Tegan makes a comment based on one of her posts from earlier. No, I said yes, unfortunately, because I'm the loud one and people don't like loud people. I'm wearing a Lavelle mic tonight that's not connected to anything because the tablet battery was dead because it was unplugged because the producer, unplugs things at random. So I had a dead battery. It doesn't run off AC power. So my Lavelle mic and its receiver, they don't work. But we found a way. We found a way to still put this out there, and we're still broadcasting in Norway right now and other parts around the globe. I just want to say, if you're ever having any technical difficulties, reach out to me. Let me know if there is something that's missing. God knows. Listen, I have released episodes. I've gotten on the road, and I went on a trip. Like I released an episode, but there's a lot of things you don't hear for a reason. There's a lot of things I don't share with you. I edit the show. And sometimes maybe I'm tired. Maybe I missed something. This one particular incident that I'm getting ready to tell you about, I absolutely did. I produced the show. I released the show. I get on the road. I'm going to the adult arcade. While I'm listening to the show as a quality assurance check, I hear me say way inappropriate things to the point where I couldn't just let it be. I had to turn around, come back, and immediately take that episode down because I didn't want you seeing the bad side of me. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. All right, timer says we're about halfway through. I've said everything I want to say on that. This is not product placement, but when I realized that the tablet wasn't going to work, the cell phone works really, really easy. So I just set up the cell phone. I got the lights up. I got the camera up. We're operational. I got 15 minutes to go. So I'm sitting down here hoping this charges in time. It doesn't. And I'm just hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. And while I'm doing that, I look at my bar and I see some of the bottles that I've got. And I had this bottle. This is cucumber and jalapeno tequila. Cucumber and jalapeno tequila. Now, I don't normally drink tequila. I will do a shot every once in a while. But the combination of cucumbers and jalapeno inspired me. It didn't inspire me. It had me thinking. I wonder what that tastes like. Still had the seal on it. I've still got 10 minutes to go before the show. I'm not going to drink without you. The length of the WARNO is one beer. We've settled that. But nobody says I can't have a shot. So I decided I'm going to try tonight's cucumber and habanero and review it for you. I already have it poured here in my starboard glass, my starboard shot glass. She's drinking whiskey and looking at the lights in the sky. And you are currently the only one with me. So here we go to my friends. Salud. It's smooth, I'll give it that. I'm not really, All right, this is my review of cucumber and jalapeno tequila. It's a one-off. That's going to be a decorative bottle up on the shelf. And if you ever visit and you want to try it, you're more than welcome. I'm good. Oh, I got a little sensation there, a little something. Eh. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it probably a 2. Not to be rude, just it's kind of like cucumber water, you know? Not really that good. Like, oh wow, cucumber water, I bet that's delicious. Because it's in there and it's got all the cucumbers and it's sliced up and it looks delightful and it's got the ice and the water and you go to drink it and you're like, cucumbers are really not that flavorful of a thing, and I definitely didn't taste any jalapeno there. So, yeah, I'd give it a 2. Shots. All right, so we talked about modern technology, the miracle that is technology, and how we put this together, and things happen, and if you ever have an issue, please just let me know. We did a shot. Did I get the name out there? It says 1800. Is that the brand of the tequila? It's not like Jose Cuervo or nothing like that. It just says 1800 cucumber and jalapeno is created by infusing 100% blue agave. 1800 Blanco tequila. So, white tequila. All right, what is she saying? Let me read what she's saying. I'm sad I can't listen to the podcast in Norway. I'm going to have a lot to catch up on when I get back. There's no excuse whatsoever why you can't listen to the podcast in Norway. You have access to the internet, and that's where we are. Now you'll give me some excuse. But while you're thinking up an excuse, here we go with your hot take of the week. I hope you like this one. Active duty service members, never let your spouse find out how much you're worth dead. I have told my sailors for years and years and years, prenuptial agreements are not just for rich people. Active duty service members, if you're going to get married, get yourself a prenup. And you don't have to protect a lot in your prenup, right? What you build together, you can keep together. And if you split, then you split together equally what you built together. But some things are not built together. Your military retirement was not built together. Regardless of what the law may say, get yourself a document that protects your retirement. It's the most valuable thing other than your life insurance policy. Okay? Your life insurance policy is pretty doggone good too, because it's paid for and it's a chunk of change. Not even getting into dependent indemnity care. A real thing that we have to give the wife within 24 hours of death. Or husband, spouse. Gigi, she's watching. All right, Spotify said no. Hey, Ricardo's watching. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go back and catch up and see where I'm at right now. So, because I can't repeat it, it's only for the length of one beer. So, Gigi and Ricardo, thank you for watching. Let me catch you up. We talked about technical difficulties. Boom. I did a shot of 1800 cucumber and jalapeno tequila to see what that tasted. Gave it a review. And now we're talking about dependas. Dangerous, dangerous dependas. If they ever find out what you're worth dead while you're on active duty, big mistake. Get a prenup, get a prenup, get a prenup. If you want more than that, go back to where we were. We have less than half a beer to finish this. Let me continue. Young airmen in Germany is starting to have some marital discord. Him and his esposa are no longer getting alongo, okay? It's coming to an end. You know when it's coming to an end. You can see the forest through the trees. If you know, you know. It's coming to an end. Old girl decides he's worth more dead than divorced. So what does she do? She secretly starts poisoning his coffee. What does she use as a poison? One of the most aromatic poisons you could possibly choose, bleach. Yep. She poured bleach into the water. He drinks the coffee. He gets sick. He's also quite suspicious. As the story goes on, they're in Germany. She's trying to actively kill him. The easiest way how? By poisoning him with bleach. So she can get that money, that $100,000 dependent indemnity compensation, otherwise known as DIC, that we have to give away in the first 24 hours, and the totality of the life insurance policy. It's a bunch of money. It's a bunch of money. And she's trying to get that money and not have to deal with him. She's trying to kill him. This is going to make a great murder porn show thing. I should be on that. I should, as a guest speaker, commentator, whatever. Moving on. So she's pouring a little bleach every day, Oh boy, he takes a sip of his coffee one morning and goes, that's not right. That's not right. But he doesn't say, darling, what's wrong with my coffee? He doesn't say that. He tastes it and realizes something is off. So for the next several months, this young airman, while he is in Germany, pretends to drink his coffee, but does not drink the coffee. And the wife slowly starts increasing the amount of bleach she's putting in the water to poison him. She thinks he's building up a tolerance to the poison she's given him. Meanwhile, old boy's like, she is determined to kill me. They transfer. I believe they transfer back to Texas, but they transfer someplace back in the Americas, and he knows what's going on. He's got a strong suspicion, but he hasn't got no proof. New Mexico, feels Arizona, somewhere out there. So he sets up surveillance cameras. I think it started like this. I think he set up a surveillance camera on the coffee pot. Sees that she pours something into his water the night before, so that when he wakes up in the morning, he just hits the button. Oh, she loves me. She made my coffee. When they start loving you that much, you better be careful. So she has been increasing the dosage of bleach. She has been increasing the dosage of bleach in his coffee from when they were in Germany all the way back to the United States. So this has been going over months. So imagine how much bleach she's putting in the water at this point, and is amazed that this cat is still alive. She's putting so much bleach in the water that you can smell the bleach over the coffee. Both very pungent odors or aromas, but one is taking over the other. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Guess that tequila got me playing a little bit. Anyway, happy ending to the story. He's not a superhero. He has to set up another camera to find out what she's pouring in. And it turns out she's pouring bleach into a bottle, taking the bottle into the kitchen, pouring the bottle into the water. I mean, you can smell bleach. You know what bleach smells like. She does not kill him. She does go to jail. She will be convicted. Hooray for men. Hooray. No. Any active duty military person. Prenups, again, are not just for rich people. Get yourself one. Protect your retirement. And make them think. Get a will. You know, you're in charge of young men and women in the military, and you got to go on assignment, and everybody's got to get a will. And it's hard telling 18-year-olds they need to plan for their death. But when you write that will, seal it up, lock it away. Don't let them know they get everything. Don't give them everything. Give T-Bone a chunk. For this wonderful advice, throw me a couple of bones. I'll buy another case of these things. That has been the Friday Night Warno. Thanks for joining. I love you all. It's been a great time. Let's finish this up by ending the timer with the old classic Spanish toast there. Arriba, e abajo, e centro, e para dentro. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe. The supplemental, 10:30 Sunday morning. And I got to go over here, and it gets kind of weird for a second because I should be gone, but I'm still here. Lunsby, love you. No shit, bye.